Greetings, November 30th, 2012 here. I am with two different hand-printed, hand-colored proofs of my 2004 linoleum block print called the Middle Street Synagogue Sculptural Hanukkah Menorah, Brighton, England, which I drew on site in the sanctuary facing this very large, what I describe as a sculptural Hanukkah menorah that's in the kind of front of the sanctuary between where the seats are, pews, if one wishes, and the bima, which is in the front of the sanctuary. The sculpture, if I recall, was made by an English sculptor in the 1920s. I have to look that up. I was in Brighton, all told, for about 2 weeks. Late January, early February 2004, I was guest lecturing at Sussex University as a keynote speaker for UK Holocaust Memorial Day. And then I was off to London, where I guest taught at University College London, the London Jewish Community Centre. Then on to South Wales, where I gave my largest ever audience. I think there were 200 pupils at the Monmouth Comprehensive School. Then I was back to London and back to Brighton for a few days. During the time in Brighton, I made several visits to the Middle Street Synagogue, which I used to erroneously title the first few years I was printing proofs of the lino cut print, the Brighton and Hove Hebrew Synagogue Sculptural Menorah. The Brighton and Hove Synagogue is in Brighton and Hove. It's the parent-owning synagogue of the Middle Street Synagogue, which, since I was there, was closed, having received a major, I think something like English Trust grant for needed major renovation. A beautiful synagogue interior built mid-late 19th century Victorian style, just dazzlingly beautiful. In addition to the lino cut, I did several drawings, one of a chandelier in the women's section balcony upstairs, a drawing on lino called Facing the Bima, which is in the front of the sanctuary, from which I made both a black and white and a color drawing, which I'll do a film of separately. The color work was reproduced in the cover of the Rosh Hashanah issue of the JT News Voice of Jewish Washington newspaper several years ago. And these and the hand-colored linoleum block prints that you see here, each one is different because just the hand coloring turns out different each time. I think that's it in a nutshell. In lieu of artist proof, I like to call them Queen Victoria's proof. This one has a postage stamp on the bottom. And there you have it. Middle Street Synagogue Sculptural Hanukkah Menorah. During the time I was there, I did attend one Friday evening service with there were about 12 of us, mainly elderly Jewish men, World War II service veterans. One was blind, one was in a wheelchair, and it was the most beautiful service I ever attended. I wrote about it in an article that accompanied the reproduction of the famous Facing the Bima artwork, and I'll read the article when I do the film of the Facing the Bima drawings. There you have it. Shabbat Shalom, members of the tribe. It is Friday, and happy Hanukkah, happy holidays to everybody else, and Kwanzaa, Christmas, and so on. There you have it.